Hi, my name is Mike Hannick. I'm one of the owners of Family Time Fitness. In this video, I want to give you a brief overview of our Fitness for Homeschool Core 1 program. I want to tell you why we put this program together, who this program is for, how the program works, and then some of the benefits of the program. So as we were looking around for physical education programs for our families, for our children, we really didn't find anything that was practical, that was easy to use, that could be implemented really easily in a homeschool environment. And so that's the main reason why we put this Core 1 curriculum program together. Core 1, it's 260 lessons, and each lesson is designed to provide 25 to 45 minutes of daily movement training or daily physical education. The program itself is designed primarily for 5-year-olds up to about 13-year-olds. We have had families, moms, dads engage in the program as well. We've had middle schoolers and high schoolers also engage in the program, and they've benefited from it as well. But primarily for 5 to 13-year-olds. The program is an electronic file, so when you purchase the product, you receive an email that provides a link to where you can go and download all 260 lessons. The 260 lessons are divided into groups of 20 lessons, so there's actually 13 modules or 13 ebooks that you get to download onto your computer. When you download them, you can put them on your PC, your laptop, your tablets. They are yours for your personal use at home. So our program is designed to be done at home. It can be done inside or outdoors, so that if the weather isn't conducive to being outside, you can do it in a space like your living room or a playroom, or maybe even a hallway. Or if there's maybe air quality issues that you can't go outside, the program can be done indoors. It needs minimal equipment, maybe a ball, jump rope, hula hoop, some bean bags, those types of things. The Core 1 program stresses gross motor skill development. So it works on developing these large motor skills, things like running and jumping and skipping and hopping and walking and crawling and throwing and catching. All these different movements are incorporated in different ways into the lessons. It also helps to improve physical fitness, so it works on developing strength, it works on developing endurance, it works on developing flexibility, mobility, agility, coordination. We've tried to make the program fun, or we think we have made the program fun. The lessons, they have games in them. We've tried to make them playful so that it's an enjoyable experience. So we teach our kids that physical education, movement training can be fun, and it's something that we can do over our entire lives, and it's something that we want to do over our entire life. Each lesson, if we break down the lessons, each lesson consists of a warm-up, and there's usually 2 or 3 different exercises or activities in that warm-up time. Things like arm circles or leg swings or maybe some toe raises, activities that get our bodies ready for our movement training or some more intense activities. But they also work on things like balance and mobility. Then we have our activity or game time, and in that there's about 3 to 5 different activities or exercises that again work on some of these gross motor skills, work on our shuffling, our skipping, our hopping, our jumping, our throwing and catching. And then we try to incorporate a game into that as well, so that kids can sort of integrate what they've learned in the lesson. And then each lesson ends with a cool down where we have 2 or 3 exercises that work on flexibility, that work on mobility, so they're usually little stretching exercises or holding different positions. There is a suggested outdoor activity included in each lesson, so that if the weather is conducive to go outside, you can go outside and perform and do that activity, that exercise. Once you've completed the daily lesson, if you engage in the outdoor activity, it should provide at least 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity, and that meets the recommendations for most of the professional organizations or most experts. When you use our program, even within 3 to 4 weeks, you will see an improvement in strength, mobility, agility, flexibility, coordination, balance, endurance. You'll even see an improvement in mental acuity, in the brain working better, improvements in learning, improvements in behavior, improvements in focus. We've seen all of these things from people that have used our program. The feedback that we've gotten from people that have used our program, they've said they've seen their children get better athletically. They've done better in their sports, in their team sports, in their basketball, in their baseball, in their soccer, in their individual sports like gymnastics or dance. So even in as few as 3 to 4 weeks, by doing these daily activities, they've seen improvement. I hope that gives you a brief idea of how our program runs, what it looks like, and what some of the benefits are. If you have any questions, you can always visit us at FamilyTimeFitness.com.